wrap up, let's each share one challenge for listeners.
Oke, ulang.
Ulang ya?
Iya, ulang.
Itu gue makin nyebut Farhan awal sama
Nggak usah.
Nggak usah.
Ulang aja cepet.
Berarti gue madepnya apa ini?
Iya.
Before we wrap satu.
Kamera aja, kamera.
Oke.
Nggak ada belum.
Berarti gue bilang Farhan
Ya.
and Tama.
Enggak, dari first aja, dari first.
Ya. Berarti dokter
Tadi
Farhan.
we have Farhan how dulu.
We have
Nggak usah Farhan how are you?
Welcome to the show.
Ya, we have Farhan and Tama gitu aja tuh. Before we wrap satu. Hello and welcome to Mindset Minders, the podcast where we dive deep into personal growth, productivity, and success. I'm Raffi Ariantono, and today we have an existing discussion about something that shapes our lives in ways we might not even realize: habits. We all have habits, some good, some bad, but how much do they actually influence our daily lives? And more importantly, how can we use habits to our advantage? To help us answer these questions, we have two incredible guests today. First, we have Farhan, a psychology specializing in behavior science and habits formation. Welcome to the show, Farhan.
Thank you. I'm excited to be here and discuss how habits shape our daily life.
We also have Stama, an entrepreneur and productivity coach who has successfully built habits that drive business growth. Welcome, Tama.
Yes. Thanks for having me. I've seen firsthand how small daily habits can lead to massive success, and I'm thrilled to share my experience.
Speaking of habits, there's one simple yet powerful habit that's many of us than overlook. Staying hydrated. You know, when we're busy working, studying, or even just relaxing, we often forget to drinking enough water. That's why I always keep a bottle of Sunqua next to me. It helps me stay refreshed, focused, and energetic throughout today.
That's so true. Dehydration can actually make us feel tired and unfocused. I used to forget to drink water while walking, but now I make it a habit to always have a bottle of Sunqua on my desk.
That's great habit. Hydration is crucial for brain function. FMI dehydration can reduce concentration and productivity. Keeping a bottle of water nearby is a simple way to maintain peak performance.
Dengan dukungan sistem manajemen mutu yang telah kami terapkan secara konsisten, serta sertifikat halal yang telah kami dapatkan dari Majelis Ulama Indonesia, kami berharap customer akan lebih percaya dan setia mengkonsumsi produk kami secara terus-menerus, yaitu Sunqua.
Exactly. So, to our listeners, if you want to stay at your best, whether at work, in school, or during workout, make sure to stay hydrated with Sunqua because great habits start with small, simple actions. Uh, Now back to our discussion on habits. Farhan, let's start the basics. What exactly is a habit, and why do the buy such a big role in our lives?
Great question. A habit is behavior that we perform automatically, often without thinking. Research suggests that about 40% of our daily actions are habits. This means almost half of what we do every day is not based on conscious decisions, but on ingrained routines.
That's so true. In business, I've realized that success doesn't come from big, one time actions, it comes from small, constant habits, whether it's waking up early, planning my day, exercising. This routine adds up over time.
That's interesting. Farhan, can you explain the Q routine reward system and how it shapes our habits?
Absolutely. The cool routine reward loop was made popular by Charles Duhigg. In The Power of Habit, it worked like this. 1. Cue, a trigger that initiates the habit. For example, feeling stress. 2. Routines, the action you take. For example, eating snacks. 3. Reward, the benefit you get. For example, temporary relief from stress. Once this loop is repeated enough time, the habit becomes automatic.
That's explain why some habits are so hard to break. If we associate something with a reward, like checking social media for a dopamine hit, it becomes ingrained in our brain.
We all have bad habits we want to break. Farhan, what's the best way to replace a bad habit with a better one?
The key is substitution rather than elimination. Instead of just trying to stop a habit, replace it with something more beneficial. For example, if someone tends to snack when stressed, they can try drinking tea or going for a walk instead.
That's for me. I used to check emails first thing in the morning, which would stress me out. Now, I replaced that habit with morning journaling, and it has completely changed my mindset.
That's a great example. Listeners, if you're struggling to break a habit, through try identifying the cue, replacing the routine, and maintaining the reward. Now let's talk about building habits that sticks. Farhan, what's the psychology behind making new habits last?
There are few proven
Ano, satu, dua, tiga.
there are few proven strategies. One, start small. Instead of committing to running 5 miles a day, start with just 1 minute of jogging. 2. Use habit stacking. Attach a new habit to an existing one. For example, after brushing your teeth, do one push up. 3. Make it obvious. Set visual reminder if you want to drink more water. Keep a bottle on your desk. 4. Track your progress. Keep a habit tracker to stay motivated.
I love habit stacking. I used to struggle with reading books, so I paired it with my coffee routine. Now I read for like 10 minutes every morning while drinking coffee.
That's a smart approach to our listeners. Think about a habit you want to build and try one. These strategies this week. Tick.
Sure, that basal ganglia, a part of the brain, plays a huge role in storing habits. Once a habit is formed, your brain uses less energy to to perform it. This is why habits feel effortless once they are ingrained.
That's fascinating, and I read somewhere that it actually takes about 66 days for a habit to become automatic, not just 21 days like many people think.
Yes, that's correct. The 21-day myth is an oversimplification. Research suggests that habit formation varies depending on the person and the habit itself, but 66 days is more realistic time frame.
That's reassuring. Many people quit too soon, thinking they failed, but if they stick with it a couple of months, it will become second nature.
Uh, Now let's hear some real life example of how habits led to success. Tama, can you share how habits have shaped your career?
Absolutely. When I start my business, I was overwhelmed, but I focused on small daily habits, waking up early, planning my tasks, and exercising to keep my energy up. These habits didn't seem like much at first, but over time, they made a huge difference.
That's a great example. I've seen many high achievers rely on small, consistent habits rather than bursts of motivation.
Listeners, if you take anything from today's episode, remember, small changes lead to big results. Before we wrap up, let's each share one challenge for our listeners.
My challenge: pick one small habit to improve and track it for a week.
Mine, try habit stacking. Attach a new habit to something you already do.
And my challenge, be patient. Habits take time, so don't give up too soon. Exactly. So, to our listeners, if you want to stay at your best, whether at work, in school, or during workout, make sure to stay hydrated with Sanqua, because great habits start with small, simple actions. Uh,
Dengan dukungan sistem manajemen mutu yang telah kami terapkan secara konsisten, serta sertifikat halal yang telah kami dapatkan dari Majelis Ulama Indonesia, kami berharap customer akan lebih percaya dan setia mengkonsumsi produk kami secara terus-menerus, yaitu Sanqua.
Well, my grandpa sat down and he told me about 10 years ago. Said if you wanna play country music, boy, you better have a lot of soul. Well, he came up from Kentucky and he passed it down to me. And this hair sure as hell sounds country to me.
Thank you both. Thank you both for joining us today, and to our listeners. If you enjoyed this episode, don't forget to subscribe, leave a review, and share your habits building journey with use on social media. See you next time. Lu coba motor gua belum dingin.
Iya, parah gitu.
Mau salah.
Dulu dong. Ada anomali pemilik rumah. Serem aja.
Hello and welcome to Mindset Minders. Udah belum ya? Jangan. Hello, welcome to Mindset Mothers, the podcast where we dive deep into sorry guys. Hello and welcome to Mindset Mothers, the podcast where we dive deep into personal, specializing in behavior change and habit formation. Welcome to the show, Farhan and Muhammad Fitris pertama.
Oke, coba. Nih gue nih.
Nah itu nggak ada mas Tami, coba perkenalan ya Pak.
Hi, welcome to the
Udah
show.
nggak
Biar
apa-apa. Welcome to show, dokter udah.
James.
Nggak usah kali ya.
Anjay.
Udah ulang deh. Tapi nih, di sini aja.
We have
Dari first. Oke.
itu berarti gue bilang Farhan
Ya.
and Tama.
Enggak, dari first aja, dari first.
Spoiler.
Spoiler.
Simple action. Terus kita minum. Terus lanjut lagi.
Berarti aku ngomong ya. Exactly. Sudu or listener. Apa nih bilangnya?
So to.
Sudu or listener.
Nanti tapi kalau udah sampai action stop langsung.
Langsung minum.
Yes, action. Angka 1, berarti 3. Exactly. So to our listeners, if you want to stay at your best, whether at work, in school, or during, dari ini, whether at work, or during apa sih itu? Or during
Mana?
itu yang in school, ya.
Ya during.
Ya
Or during workout ya.
Iya.
Satu, whether at work, in school, or during workout, make sure to
Ini kayak biasa.
now let's hear 1, 2, 3. Now let's hear some real life examples of how habits lead to success. Anjir, nggak bilang James sih, salah. No.
Iya tuh nggak itu.
Hah? Asal dulu gak sih?
Maksudnya nggak ada nih ya? Ini.
Ya gini ya.
Jadi dulu gak bisa depan kita satu dari ya.
Ini aman gak?
Iya aman kayaknya. Ya.
Tanpa ceritanya. Now let's hear some real life example of how habits led to success. Tama, can you share how habits have shaped your career? Gue tadi gini-gini doang apa gimana?
Ini doang.
Dua, tiga.
Absolutely. When I start my business, I was overwhelmed, but I focused on small daily habits, waking up early, planning my tasks, and exercising to keep my energy up. These habits didn't seem like much at first, but over time, they made a huge difference.
That's a great example. I've seen many high achievers rely on small, consistent habits rather than bursts of motivation.
Dan
Ini terakhir aja.
Yang
nah ini yang remember.
listeners nih.
Oh, udah ada.
Nih,
Nah ini
yang
terakhir.
remember lu
Iya.
ngadep kamera nggak sih?
Enggak.
Listeners.
Listeners.
If you take.
Nah,
Jadi gue ke kamera.
Ini lihat kamera, Cok.
Oh iya. Tapi kita masih tatapan tadi.
Ya, kita masih tatapan.
Oke, siap
Kita
ya.
tatap lihat terus yang dulu tolak gue.
Gue langsung ngomong kan ini. 1, 2, 3. Listeners, if you take anything from today's episode, remember, small change lead to big results. Nah, before we wrap,